Heyo, I'm Hobo, and this is episode 22? Pretty sure. Anyway, I got a horse. I forgot to hit record when I started playing today. And I got a horse. He's actually somewhat fast. That's why I kept him and not sent him to the glue factory. Because we don't kill horses, we just send them away. In this episode, I'm going to build a villager trading area thing. Something like that. I really wanted to get a steady supply of axes. It's really pretty much it. So that I can continue to build the road and not have to worry about, mining for more iron all the time. And I don't believe this village has a toolsmith. So I'm not sure how I'm going to get an axe. Because I feel like since the smithing table is used really just for upgrading to netherite, my character wouldn't know anything about that and wouldn't know how to make a smithing table. It's my headcanon. But the villagers know how to make it, and they don't make anything netherite, so not sure. Well, for now, I'm not going to worry about it because I still need emeralds and stuff like that. So, it would be good to have infinite sticked arrows. As you know, I'm going to do a stick trade. That's all the trees that all the spruce trees I planted are for. Also, for obviously the road, use the spruce trees. And that's probably it for this episode. Leave the villagers around, get them a little shack set up. That looks okay. I'm thinking I'm going to keep it as a similar design to the rest of the village, because I want it to look like it belongs. No, I don't think I can get more than 3. I could probably get 4 trees in there, but I'll stick to 3. 3's probably fine. I'm gonna have to build a oak tree farm. I want this spot right here to be where the villager trading hall breeding section will be. And I don't feel like making a fletching table is cheating, because I know there's no current use for it in the Minecraft, but I feel like that's where you'd make arrows, or you should make, poison arrows and stuff like that, special effect arrows. I feel like that should be the fletching table. It's currently not set up that way. So I feel like the fletching table isn't that much of a stretch for my character to know, because he makes arrows, obviously. And skeletons drop them, so he knows. Or if he didn't already know, he could learn, what's the word? It's not backwards compatibility. It's when you take something and recreate it using that said object. Backwards technology? I don't know. Anyway, you can figure out how to make arrows, bows, etc. because mobs drop them. So, I feel like a fletching table is okay to know how to make. So I want to do stick trades for the foreseeable future. And I won't send the little horse to the glue factory. Yet. Could be useful. I'm not sure if I'll do this all in one episode, or if I'll do it in 2. I'm going to show at least a building in the episodes. Lag, yay, my favorite. I think I'm going to do like a 5x5 system. I'll show you what I mean. Or I guess a 7x7 or 6x6, whatever. I'm not the original person to come up with this either. This is just a style that I've seen and I like. Or at least something similar to it. The style that I saw was originally a 5x5, like that. I'm thinking more of like a 7x7, I guess. I want it to be wider. Yeah. I think it'll look better. Lots of oak loggage. And I'll probably do the first floor with no windows. And when I build a second floor, I'll put windows in that one. I just don't want like creepers and zombies to like have view of the inside of the building on the first floor. I don't mind the second floor because they can't really get to them, so it doesn't bother me as much. And I might eventually make a balcony too. But for now, I'm doing at least the first floor, get them in here and get it started, and then I'll move on to making the rest of the building. As for flooring, I'm undecided. I could do oak planks, or slabs. I'd prefer to do slabs because they're cheaper. Also lets light in through the floor. Mobs can't, or I wonder if villagers can spawn on them. They can spawn on the beds. Don't know. Anyway, if I were to do slabs, it would match with the village, like theme. Could also do cobblestone that also matches, but this building already has a lot of cobblestone. I'm undecided. Maybe checkered pattern? Like a 2x2 checkered pattern? With cobblestone and oak planks? Oak slabs, I guess. Right, somewhere I messed up. There it is. Off by 1. Yeah, that's better. Oh, teleport, nice. Lag is the best. Need a name for this village too. For my eventual map that I'm going to put up in the Nether. Like for the Nether Highway. Should probably make one for the overworld too. Put that in the library. I don't know if I mentioned this last episode or not, but I want like an art gallery too. I think that'll go with the museum when it eventually gets built. I have been thinking about also collecting every single mob in the game too. Because that could be interesting. I don't know if I'd do the tropical fish though. There is a lot of variations of the tropical fish, like a ton. But something I'm thinking about. I would very much like to get a blue axolotl. Just because. I think it's cool. And I believe this village is it is on the water, so I would like to build like a dock too. Being part of like their income. I can build ships here. That reminds me, I need to map out the island so I can see where. So I'm pretty sure. I say the island, but I'm pretty sure where my main base is. It's not technically an island. It's more like a peninsula, or it's almost like buffaloing. I think that's what it's called, where the rivers bend and curve so much that it creates a separate lake. It's almost like that. It's not quite touching, but it's pretty close to touching where, if it was real life, it would eventually connect and make a separate lake. But I don't believe that my main base is on an island. I'd like it to be, so I'm gonna need to remember to widen that, or make it so that it is an island. I think it's a cool thing to do. Have the main base, like the spawn location, be its own thing. The capital of my kingdom. Which I might eventually move in some villagers there. But I don't know. Kind of like the idea of not having villagers there. And if I did, I don't know which ones I would move there. Because there's several that I like. I really like the swamp villagers. They look cool. Kind of poorish, I guess. And then there's the jungle villagers. I think those are probably my favorite of all the villager types. But it would be really hard to get them and transport them. And another thing is, I don't believe they, once they're jungle villagers and you breed them again, unless they're still also in a jungle, I don't believe they will become jungle villagers. I think they become whatever, environment they're in. So that's just another thing I'll have to experiment with, I guess. Because I don't know if it'll work. One more horse. I have to test him see if he's actually, worth keeping. I wish the horse breeding was more fleshed out. But it is not. Let's do this guy's saddle real quick. I'll try him now. Oh, oops. Yeah, this is not bad. Can't jump for crap. But he's alright. So I'll keep this guy. No glue factory today. I have been thinking about maybe giving that second story to the villager breeder place to have a balcony. I don't know, I think it'd look nice. One thing at a time, though. And right now, I need a lot of cobblestone. I don't think I'm ever going to build a cobblestone generator in this world, just because, well, one, it feels like a waste to not, dig out the world. I mean, I think it's pretty cool to have a giant tunnel that's empty or wide or tall, whatever, you just mine out for the cobblestone. Also like having an excuse or a reason to explore the world further. And maybe I'll stumble across something cool, like another geode or awesome if I found Stronghold, the Deep Dark Cities, or the Trial Chambers. Any of those things would be awesome. Or the, I don't know if you can find them or they have to be, like, dusted off or whatever, what's it called? Trail ruins? That'd be cool to find. I'm not mining any of the ores right now until I bring back my either Silk Touch pickaxe or the Fortune. I should probably do a Silk Touch because there's quite a bit of material ores here. The Silk Touch would just the Fortune would just get too much. It would fill my inventory way too fast. So, I know that the villagers have iron golems. I've seen one in the village. Do they make them? Surely they make them. They grow pumpkins, and they grow, or they don't grow. They, at the very least, get iron somewhere. Just gonna assume mining. Something not to think about. Because I'm thinking about copper golems and the copper chests and that kind of stuff, but would I know how to make a golem? Also, thinking about into the future where the weather would come into play and stuff, I'd like to find a desert temple first. And then see like the chiseled sandstone and be like, that's peculiar. Sorry for the lag. You just can't be helped. This is a door design that I originally came up with, but I drew inspiration from, I don't know what they're called, but they're basically little gateways or like symbols that I saw in a TV show, that was inspired from Japan or by Japan. They're basically giant gates. There's not usually any fences or anything like that connected to them. They're usually just like a trail sign or some kind of marking that signal like it's the end of the trail or the beginning, or they're just there for aesthetics, or both. Anyway, it makes kind of like a large inn, and I'm gonna do that with the wood logs. I'm gonna double it though, because I want it to have like a two-door system, so that in case I open it and the villagers run in there, they're not just immediately free. I do not want them getting mobbed, pun intended, by the zombies and whatnot. So, and I will make it out of fence gates, because zombies can't break through that. Another thing I've been thinking about is possibly recording less. Not like less in frequency, but less in like what I'm doing. Like, I'll still show the building and stuff, but I'll show less gathering the resources part of the video. I just don't know, because well, I feel like there's certain stuff that happens that I would like to be recording at the time, and then when I don't record it, well, like, you guys miss out, like the horses. You missed out on seeing me tame a nice horse. One of them, anyway. And I'm sure there'll be other stuff that you'll miss if I do just the, building aspect. So maybe I'll do a little less of the resource gathering on camera and more of it off camera. Just so less likely to be, catching anything that's cool. Or maybe I'll only do the mining off camera. The boring mining, strip mining. Not the cool stuff, like the cave mining. These should all face the same way. There we go. Trying to make it match like the front door. I think it'll look nice. And then the second floor will be like oak planks and stuff, probably. I don't think it'd be anything else. Plank logs, oak logs, and staircases, that kind of thing. Looks like I'm gonna need more trees. Quite a few more. This is almost ready to move villages into. Just gotta raise that wall over there. And I need more cobblestone. Okay. And some filler dirt. Things I can get. Doink. I'm gonna have to get rid of those compost bins. Well, I guess I can keep them once I have the villagers that I want. Or just take them down and put them back later. That's probably what I'll do. I'll just take down the stuff I don't want and replace it later. I'm not worried about how it looks now. Don't know that there's another way to get iron. So the leather worker uses a cauldron, pretty sure. Somebody uses the grindstone. Maybe the armor? No, that wouldn't make sense. Have to be the toolsmith or weaponsmith. I'm pretty sure toolsmith is smithing table. That might be the armor, though. I don't see one in there. I thought they were in there, but maybe I already grabbed it out of the village. I don't know. Wouldn't have surprised me if I already grabbed it. Let's just check just in case. Oh, oops. Okay, nothing in here. Anything good? No. Just some bread. The bundle. Bundles are nice. You should go back in the house. Where it's safe. No, don't be a farmer. You bum. Break this down. May as well get started on the boats since he's already loose and on the run. Got just enough iron for a bucket. Using a water bucket helps you get over like the hills and stuff with the boat. Oh, you saw axes. That's perfect. That's exactly what I needed. Awesome. All right. You'll be perfect for the village trader. Hello? What'd you get stuck on? The heck? Oh, don't tell me it's the grass blocks. That's so stupid. Mojang, why you do this? Just let's go. Just let us go through it. Oh, that means he can't get up this either. What the heck? Water, why aren't you watering? Hello? Water? Did you flow any other direction? Okay, come on. You gotta flow towards him. Okay, I guess he's an anti-water. He repels water. It's official. How you do this? That doesn't even make sense. Okay. That's ridiculous. How... I don't know. Physics in this game are crazy. Alright, time to round up the rest. Gong. Should have enough wood. But let me clear some of this junk out. It's a little cluttered. Two's probably enough. I don't think that, Well, you guys are going to bed. I should be able to go to bed. Come on. Let me sleep. Bums. Singing? Sweet. Look at that. So that was 3 of you. Oh. Okay, I guess that works out. You got any more profession date? 4th one. What the heck? Well, there's 4 of you. Well, come on out, buddy. Oh, awesome. That's fantastic. Nope, touch the boat. Nope, the boat. Just the boat. There we go. Weird it only attaches from one direction. And I can finish filling in the walls and put up some gates. Should also words. I should also clear this back some, a little close. I go start by gathering wood, because that I need it for the building and I need it for the house I destroyed. Well, just pour a hole in the wall. I didn't destroy it. Go ahead and remove this dirt. Not using it. And I'm running out of inventory space. Again. I love bundles. They're so nice. I'm glad to change the rest in a slime ball. Bring it up. Because it's a little harder to come by. Still, it's nice. And they definitely upped the spawn rate and stuff. They were definitely a lot more rare when they first came out. Might as well take the chest. I need more storage. Alright, go ahead and put these beds down. since, well, these guys are my villagers, so I might change their bed colors to be my flag colors when I come up with them. I was gonna do their village colors like this, like white and yellow, because that's what the beds are. But since they're under my protection, I think it'd be better if their flag was my flag. So eventually I change these beds. But for now, they're just gonna stay like that. Should be enough to keep them contained and anything else out. Except for spiders, but spiders don't attack villagers. They do the axe faster, but I'm so afraid of hurting the villagers. They're heading that out. I shouldn't be. Take this over there, and we can get an axe. Very nice to have. I only have all the iron axes. I need lots of them. Probably know one of the villagers. So if I remove this grindstone, probably have to remove the fletching tables too. Grindstone. Alright, let's see. There we go. I should be able to put these other fletching. And if I make some sticks and trade with them. Traverse too, that's not bad at all. A little on the price. But it is only costing me sticks. Not bad. And with the tree cut tag on it, pretty. A little broken, sure, but there's no way I would be able to continue to play this game without Tree Capitator mod, because it's just so tedious to cut down as many trees as you need. I don't really mind cutting down tons and tons of trees. It's not for me. Well, walls anyway. The flooring. I'm gonna need more beds. I'm not sure yet. I am definitely not moving anymore right now. Need to fix the back of that house still. I'm really glad you can plant trees like this because it saves a ton of time. I don't know if they changed it so you could do that or it's always been like that, but I'm pretty sure it used to not work like that. I thought it used to be just a long time ago, but they had to be spaced out like at least a 5x5 area for a tree, right? Or is it like a 3x3 area for a tree? I'm pretty sure it used to have to be, the trees had to be spaced out more. They needed room to grow or have not anything new. I still feel like grass affects them. That's why I'm always cutting down the grass next to the saplings I plant. Alright, that's this side of the wall done. Start on this side. Can't wait till it gets together. Did I not find bamboo? I feel like I went to the jungle at one point. Maybe I didn't. I could have swore I went to the jungle. Maybe I just went to a jungle and they didn't have bamboo. I'll have to search space when I get back. I feel like that's a pretty easy thing to figure out. Bamboo for wood. Answer that. I feel like you would be using spider string because real life, spider's web is crazy strong for the size it is. Kind of like how ants are crazy. Lore-wise. There's not really much like string-like things in the game, other than leads, but you don't use those for tying stuff. Well, I guess you do tie up horses and stuff, but you don't use it for like making tools or tying together things. Just tying up horses and stuff like that. You don't really tie blocks together, I guess. Should probably leave room for a door for the iron golems when they spawn. It's a future problem to figure out. I still don't know what the floor is going to be yet, so not going to worry about the door too much. Really like checker slab patterns, probably. But I feel like it might just be better to do full block. I don't know how well the slab works with the pot. I have to mine quite a bit of cobble. It's like, well, I don't need too much to finish the build for right now, but I'd still like to have a little bit extra. In hindsight, I should have just went out and mined like 3 or 4 stacks of cobble. That way I don't have to go back and forth, but I didn't do that. Next time, I suppose. And I might keep going and make this wider, or might make it taller and deeper. I'm not sure. Can't wait until I get diamond picks more. Or at the very least a mending one. That'd be so nice. As far as tools go, I'm going to have a lot of different tools. I'm going to have, my sword, obviously, for farming. And there's going to be the sword for fighting stuff. Because I want to have a looting sword that doesn't have fire aspect on it. Just because I don't want to, hit something and it hits me back and I catch on fire. Like that kind of thing. And I also want another pickaxe for just mining, like digging up cobblestone or digging up diorite, that kind of thing. I'd also like to have multiple sets of armor. Diamond armor, I guess I should specify. more oak wood. Not grown quite yet. It's a shame. After I finish up this house here, I think I'm going to call it. I think I want the, go the other way. Yeah, I think that's right. Gonna have to get more torches too. I should probably light up the inside too. Yeah. Just in case. Don't want to risk any monster spawning in here. That would be very annoying. And I noticed there's a horse too. Think I'll keep him and bring him back. I think putting these torches along the columns here would look nice. Like it was planned. Looks pretty good. Maybe not that one. I think I'll leave that torch. And just in case. Alright, now how am I going to get you out? Pretty sure you don't fit through 1x2s. It's okay, I'll just use the side entrance. Alright, come along now. Oh, hello, creeper. You should stay away from me. I have stuff to do. Come on, horse. Okay, do this guy first, I guess. And the creeper. Come on. One more should do it. Alright, now let's hurry up and get this horse. And close up this wall. Because I do not want zombies getting in here. Very bad for business. I could just go ahead and sleep and solve the problem. Wish you could, the bundles worked more like regular items. So I could switch between them, you know? Alright. Now let's go see about that horse. Nice. Alright, I'm going to call it pretty much here. I'm going to put the horse up and call it for the day. So, if you liked what you saw, please leave a like. And if you want to see more, subscribe. I'll see you guys next episode. Peace.